Brats and Ken. Today I'm back with another video. In today's video we're going to be doing a Pizza Hut mukbang and a story time on how a semi-truck, no, that ain't even going to call it that. We almost died, so that's what I'm going to call it. Yep. This going to be a video on how we almost died. Or how we could have died. I don't know, whatever the title going to be. But, yeah. Let me get this thumbnail. Oh, shucky. Make sure you close the door behind you, Joanne. So, basically, we're going to be sitting here and talk about how I almost lost my life. This was not funny. Like, it was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. So, oh, let me tell you what I got. I got, what this is. I got a 6-piece mozzarella stick, and I got a, I got a 6-piece bone out wing, blazing hot. I don't know why, I just like that, y'all. It's so hot, but I like it. I really do like it. But this Pizza Hut, what was that, 55th and Wentworth? I don't like, because first of all, they don't put enough sauce on there. I like the one on Hobart better. And I like the one on, what's that, 47? I like them two better than I like the one on Garfield. Because they don't do it right at all. But what I was going to say, I'm literally sitting up here using the bottom of the sauce to actually put it on there, because let me show y'all this wing. It ain't nothing on there. So I gotta use the sauce at the bottom or whatever. So, okay, so let me tell y'all. So, it was on what, weekend, I think? Yeah, it was Friday. We was on our way to Mississippi to visit my grandma. But my siblings and my cousins were staying, because it was me, my mama, my siblings, and my auntie and my cousins or whatever. So we was on our way to Mississippi. So we got there. We stayed to what, Sunday, I think? Yeah, it was Sunday. So they stayed. Only me, my mom, and my auntie came back. So we got on the road at about 12 that Sunday. I think it was like 12. I think so. So it was 12. So we get on the road. We driving. We get to, I don't know what the city is, but it started with a K. I don't know what it was, but I think it was 3 or 4 miles from, no, it was like 2 or 3 miles from Missouri. So we driving up and through whatever K city that was. We were literally like 4 hours away from Chicago. We was finna make it to Illinois once we passed, what, Missouri, I think it was? I don't know. We was finna make it past, and we would have been in Illinois. So, we driving, and this big dumb semi-truck. Okay, wait, let me tell y'all how the lanes was. So, it was 2 lanes. We in a lane right here by the median thing, it was like the deep ones. So, the big truck, it was all the way back there. We've been up in this same lane, just cruising and cooling. So, I guess the big truck wanted to get over. He didn't honk a horn. He didn't turn on a turning signal or nothing. All we seen was the front of the truck go in front of us, and then, the long part of the truck, it smacked us into the thing. My auntie tried to stop on the brakes because she was driving the time. She tried to stop on the brakes. She couldn't stop on the brakes because it was too late. We was in the air. We was all the way in the air. And It wasn't like one of them meetings that's like this, like straight. It was one of them deep ones. So we in there, we drop or whatever, and it had just got through raining. So we drop, we get stuck in the mud. I'm laying across the back seat, and I hit my head on the little. You know how when you open the door and then you close it on that little thing right there that you close it with. I hit my head on there, and like I had a little minor headache or whatever. But I think somebody was somebody bleeding? Yeah, I think my mama was bleeding a little bit, and I know her leg was hurting, cause it was her side. It's my the reason why her leg and my head was hurting that bad because we was right here on this side. My head was laying on the thing, and the passenger seat is right there in front of me. So as it's coming, and boom, it made my head go doom once the car dropped, and it hit like the side of the door. I wish I had my other phone so I could show y'all the pictures, but the side of the door, it was like I guess it hit her leg or something. I don't know, but I know her leg was hurting for some days, some weeks actually. So basically, we sitting there, we trying to get out the mud or whatnot. We couldn't get out the mud, so nobody stopped to help us either. So like what, 5 minutes later, so everybody just driving past, they just looking at us, like, what you looking for? You ain't gonna help. So anyways, we sitting there trying to get out the mud or whatnot. So my auntie, she called a state trooper, and the state trooper ain't get that till like 10 minutes afterwards. No, it was like 15 minutes afterwards. Because I think we was on mile mark 47, I think. Oh no, it was something like that. And they was further back. So, what the heck? So basically, the dude stopped. He tried to help us or whatever, do everything he could, but he couldn't help. So, state trooper finally arrived. That's when the dude left. The dude that tried to help us, he stayed there to make sure that we was good or whatever until the state trooper got there. So the state trooper got there. He had asked my auntie what happened and the license for her license and stuff. And so she gave it to him with the whoop. He said he wasn't gonna be able to help us, so we had to call the tow truck or whatever. Cause we couldn't file a report, we couldn't do none of that. We couldn't sue the man, we couldn't do none of that because but as we going in the air, he's still driving. So it's like we couldn't do nothing. I got a notification. Oh well. It's like we couldn't do nothing about it. So basically, we called the tow truck. Or was it we called the tow truck. The tow truck got there. He pulled us out of the mud or whatever. And like the front of the car was messed up. The door was pushed in. The passenger side door was pushed in. The car was messed up. It had transmission fluid leaking. You know the rubber that be on the I think what that is, the bump. No, that ain't the bumper. It was something, but I know it was flying as we was driving to get to this gas station or whatever, so my mama could get the money off the car. Well, so both of them get the money off their cars to pay them. Because, y'all, to get pulled out the mud was $160. $160 to get pulled out the mud. Come on now. $160. So basically, we, like I said, we sat there. Well, I sat in the car. They went in to get the money or whatever. So I guess He said, we ain't gonna be able to drive it. Even though we already knew that. So we had to, Missouri was a few miles, a few miles. That was a long drive. That wasn't no few miles. That wasn't 2 to 3 miles, y'all. I'm lying. That week, because we was driving for a long time. We went across so much land, it don't make no sense to finally get to Missouri. That wasn't 2 to 3 miles. That was like 10, 15 miles. It was like 10, 15 miles. So basically, and it wasn't even no expressway type John. It was like one of them streets that don't no cars cut through. And then it's like one of them, as we was going past, it was like that. It'd be one house in this field, and it'd be all that land around it, and they got all kind of stuff. But yeah, it was like that. So we wound up getting to Missouri. We tried to find a hotel. Hotels for one night, them hotels was $160, $180, all that. So we tried to find something cheaper, but we couldn't. So we had to go with the hotel that was, what was it? I forgot the price. I know it was not. It was cheaper than the rest of them because everybody else was talking about $190, $200. It was crazy, but I think we went to Holiday Inn or something, or Hampton Inn. It's one of those two. I don't know, but so yeah, we went and got something to eat. We came back or whatever, and basically we stayed there. And then we woke up, got a shower with the then we left. Once we left, we had to go get another rental car. So we went and got another rental car. That took like 10 to 15 minutes. So we left there, got a new rental car. Honestly, that truck rather was better than the other truck. Because it just was. But anyways, so we got another rental car. We was on the road. I think we was almost to Illinois. Like, we was almost to Illinois. We got pulled over. They said she was speeding. But, in Illinois, you can go over the speed limit by, 5 or 10? Something like that. And I guess she was going over the speed limit. And I guess you can't do that in whatever city we was in. Because we weren't in Missouri no more. We was, like, real close to Illinois. So, we got put over. They told her she was speeding. Then they said that Monty was still driving. Then they told her that her license was suspended or whatever. So, we got a ticket with the whoop. And so once we got the ticket or whatever, we drove off. But the thing about it is, we just left the rental place. They didn't tell her that her what's her name was expired. Her license was expired. So it was like kind of weird. So basically, she got a ticket and she couldn't even go to what's that place is that you pay your tickets and go to court and all that to pay it off and all that. She couldn't even, hold on y'all. She couldn't even go to the one that was in Chicago. She had to go to the one in whatever city we was in. So she had to drive like 3 miles, like I said 3 miles, 3 hours out of Illinois. No, it wasn't no 3 hours. I said it was about like 2, yeah it was like 2 hours. Had to drive 2 hours out of Illinois just to go pay the ticket and all that. But anyways, we driving. We finally get to Chicago. We was happy. But it was crazy. It was crazy. It was real crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. We had called my grandma. And she should have come out there, but we didn't need her no more. It was going to take her too long. Because then she would have had to get all the kids ready and all that. Would have took too long. But I'm kind of full. I didn't even eat all this. Yeah, I'm cool. Mm-mm. So that just popped right back open at this point. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Make sure you know. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications, get that bell a little ring, ga-ding. And if y'all want to hear more story times, cause y'all, I got a lot of story time, crazy ones too. But anyways, if y'all want more story time, just put it in the comment section, DM me, text me, anything, and I'll do some more or whatever. But yeah, like I said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.